Welcome to the Pretty Red ENT Show. It's your girl, Goddess Nikita, aka Pretty Red ENT. And I'm sending love and light out into the whole entire planet, galaxies, to everyone, your angels, your ancestors, mine. I'm sending love out to everybody. Like, I don't care. You listen to my podcast, you get love sent to you. And like, however you want to receive love. Not how someone tell you should receive love, but I'm just sending just love your way. A whole bunch of love. All right, guys. I know I took a few days off, but I had to take a Gatorade break to get my mind straight. You heard what Jeezy said. All right, guys. This is just going to be an energy read for the rest of the week. Okay, because I know I did I was supposed to do an energy read for last weekend, but it was like, the energy coming up in was like, it was kind of like if you were playing hopscotch. It was like, jump, 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 jumps. So this week's energy is beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. Okay? Like, guys, close out cycles that no longer mean you any good. They don't serve you. Don't be afraid to pick you first. Like, literally, for the past few days, I have been like picking me first. And it's like, I've been trying to tell people like, nope, I don't want it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm picking me. Like, oh, you cannot give me that. Ain't no sense in coming back. Okay. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just saying that I just picking me. I don't want to do it no more unless I'm picking me. And I choose me first this time. And it's okay to choose you first. Some people will tell you it's not okay to choose you first. I'm here to tell you, choose you first. If ain't nobody else gonna choose you, you gotta choose you. Because you matter. You are love. Okay? Like, literally. So I'm telling y'all guys, this portal, the 222 portal, oh my gosh. If you've been seeing 222 on the clock, you've been seeing repeated numbers, this message for you. I ain't gonna lie, okay? Shots fired. Baby, your family is about to show out. And when I say show out, I mean show out. Show out. On our SB. If you ever heard that song, you know what I'm talking about. Like, show out. Your family about to show out. Your angels, your ancestors. I'm even hearing ancient ones. They about to come and show out. Judgment's been called. Calvary's here. The help's here. I got chills running down my body, guys. Like, listen, this is what I see for a collective. Like, the energy. Like, if you've been putting in the work, you've been giving out love, you've been releasing things, you've been keeping your heart space open, this message for you. Calvary's here. People who've been messing with you, they owe down. Some people owe with their life is what I'm hearing. And I don't like to give a message out like that. Like, but that was real, like, blunt. I don't know who that's for, who that's coming from. It was like, some people owe down with their life for even touching you, even coming up against you, even messing with you, even a little bit. Like, somebody like, I don't know who energy this is. But this like a guy's energy, like, yeah, all right. Like, I ain't afraid to go and do whatever I need to do. You know, I was doing that over here. I am I'm hearing like I am a spiritual hitter. Like, what was really good. Like, this ain't that. Like, I ain't playing no games when it come to you. Like, none. Like, when I say like none, I mean like none. Like, they... If you got some like spiritual gangsters that guard you, they don't mess. Like, and I'm like, whoever been doing anything to stop you, harm you, put things in your path that shouldn't be there. Oh, get a whole congregation that go up against you. Like, what? I'm even hearing that. Like, okay. You thought you could do that. You thought you could do anything to slow down somebody's path. And I'm even hearing some people like, oh, you thought you could tussle with destiny and fate? This girl's destined and fated. And this young man, they're destined and fated for greatness. And here you go trying to mess with their destiny, their fate. You can't come in between that. So if you were doing stuff to people, wishing people ill, even like wishing people to be quiet when they're supposed to be talking. Yeah, you're going to see what's going on. For the people who, you like to dibble and dabble, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. For the people who like to dibble and dabble in black magic, you feel me? You've been doing black magic or trying to do black magic is what I'm here. Like, clarify that. Spirit was like, somebody was like, clarify that. Clarify. They were trying to do this, wasting their power, energy, whatever they was doing. Like, I'm hearing like whatever they thought they was doing wouldn't even have no spark. They didn't have no spark. You ain't got enough spark to do that. And you try to do it against someone that's like, they was like, I'm hearing, okay, like shots fired. Like a, really? Like somebody grabbed my, was like, I told him not to do it. They was warned not to do it. They even went and talked to a spiritual leader that told them not to do it. And you still try to do it and try to go around it. And it's like, even the person you got to do it, even though they wasn't tapped in enough to know not to do it, but you still allow and went to this person. I'm hearing like someone older had someone younger do something. And that young one know that they wasn't supposed to do it, but they really not tapped in, but they did it anyways because of who this older person was to them. They were not supposed to do that. And yet they still did it. So it's like you owe down, but now you making someone else owe down with you. You created karma for someone who you were supposed to be helping out. So now you owe down. You're supposed to be there to help people. You're not supposed to keep people down. You're not supposed to push people down. You're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to lead and guide them into the way that they need to go. And at any point that you stop doing your spiritual job, you stop doing exactly what you were supposed to do. Okay, that's a message directly to somebody. I don't know who that is. If you hearing this, maybe this is just a confirmation for you. And then some people, this is directly to you because I know whose name is signed and delivered on this. Just because I won't say it on this podcast does not mean that, it is what it is. Like I'm hearing somebody, grandma, like say it is what it is. And I said so, and I'm stamping it. Like somebody, grandma, real direct. Like she don't play no games. Is this your grandma? Ain't she a little diva? Like it's the way she like to wear her hats on her head. Like she a real diva. Like the definition of a not Beyonce diva. The definition of old school diva. She's that diva. She ain't playing no games. And she's like, I'm tired of playing. They playing with me. And every time I keep talking about this, like this flame keeps getting real big. Like it's the biggest I've seen in a while. But I'm saying to y'all, like somebody's family is like, I'm coming to collect. Y'all family here for judgment. They here for blood. And it ain't funny. But somebody's family here for real, guys. Like somebody's family here is for real live blood. Like somebody was doing something that they should have not done. And they're like, listen, we try to warn them. We try to talk to you. Spiritually, even try to warn them like, hey, don't do nothing to me unless you ask my consent. And you did like a whole little Houdini protection spell around you, and yet they still try to poke you. Oh, your family was like, okay, well, they was doing other stuff. They was like, so they actually, your angels, these ancient ones came down. They're working with your family. Like the universe sent out help for you. So like I always tell people, you have to really be careful on who you dealing with, because some people ain't to be played with. You can play with certain people, man. Some people is not to be played with at all. Skip them. Matter of fact, just stop what you're doing and just work on you. Stop doing what you're doing. Like if it ain't prospering people and it's not bringing love and light and different things, it ain't gonna work no more. Real talk. It's not gonna work. I'm here. It ain't never worked. And for the people who think that you slicking and you think that people don't know, there's nothing the moon, there's nothing Mother Moon can't see. She comes out at night so people can see. So why don't you think that, and she even shines her light during the day is what I'm hearing. Why would you think that she would shine her light on what you were doing? Okay, some people, they know, like I be telling people, I even with me, like if you want to use me as an example, I be telling certain people, I could be around someone and talking to them and I know what they might be doing 3 days later concerning me. And I'd be like, man, should I say something? Like Spirit's like, no, I'm just revealing to you what they about to do. It ain't going to do nothing to you, but what we're going to do is move you here. I'm telling you, there was a person who did not want me to go live, y'all. On Facebook, there was people, like, and it was a group of them. I'm like, really? Spirit said, I just want them to think that whatever they did happened to you, but we're going to have you over here for a second. I just want them to think that. I'm telling y'all, this year, God is sitting them down at a table to watch you. Watch you. I always used to tell people, I say, don't, what I used to say, it was a really cool saying. I used to be like, I used to say like, don't watch me watch TV type stuff. But it's like, God's like, nah, it's their turn to watch you. Oh, they trying to stop you. Let me show you how they ain't stop you at all. It's crazy because then like, when I hear certain people, they be like, so you wasn't sick? What not wrong with you? Oh, it was crazy for you, wasn't it? And I'm like, oh. You trying to do something, huh? Like, nah, ain't nothing really was wrong with me. They be like, what? I was like, nothing was really wrong with me. I mean, maybe I had a little cough, but that wasn't nothing. And they be like, what? And I remember I was like, it's so crazy, even for like the people like guys that I know have like wished bad on me. It's what I want to say. It's like, I still show them love and wish them love. You feel me? Like I wish that you get everything that you want to get out of life. Because obviously, messing with me is what you really want to do instead of getting what you want out of life. You want to take your time out to do something to me. And I don't take my time out to do nothing to you, but to wish you well. Wish you well. You feel me? Like, nah, I ain't got time for that. You feel me? I always tell people, like, everything is a free will. And any time that you try to do something to people and make them do something else other than what is their free will, then that's not fair to them. It's not. That's the reason why I don't believe in love spells. People be mad, like, oh, no, I'm not that spiritual girl that's going to make you a candle to do a love spell on a guy. I make you a candle to cleanse your energy. I make you a candle for self-love. Like I even do when I make my candles and I do my little spill, I'll make my candles and be like, you cannot do a love spell on anyone else besides yourself. So if you light my candles and you trying to do a love spell, it ain't gonna work. Then you wonder why it's not gonna work. And then it backfire on you like, oh, you thought it worked for a second. Then it just start backfiring on you. No, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I told you not to do that with my stuff. I believe in authentic love. I'm the creator of this candle. I always tell people. I was just talking to this girl at school. She was asking me about tarot cards. It's kind of weird because I came in. I was like, hey, I was trying to tell her about the new tarot deck I got. Somebody sent me. And she was like, she's like, I had on my headphones. I'm sorry. I was like, what? I was like, I just thought you didn't want to talk. And she's like, nah, but she's like, I got a question I want to ask you. And she started asking me about like a particular card, what it meant. And I told her. So it's like I was right on point. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was right on point. You know, she just wasn't. She had her earbuds in. I already knew she had a question. I ain't got no problem in answering people's questions. But one thing I will tell y'all is that sometimes God placed you in situations and places and things just to be there. I remember I was talking to one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy V. You feel me? Period. And he was telling me that somebody attempted to break in his car. And I told him, I said, listen, I said, it's the fact that they didn't get in there. You need to be happy and thank God. Like, you need to celebrate, like, you know what I'm saying? Thank your angels, thank your ancestors for protecting you. Like, yeah, you might be upset. Like, yeah, somebody tried to, you know, like he showed me the stuff and I was like, I get it. I done had somebody, I went on a trip to Detroit, came back home. I had a bullet hole in my car. Like, what? But I thank God because I wasn't in my car. I thank God because I hope nobody got shot or nothing. Like, I really thank God because I was not in there. I think my angels and ancestors, I was not there. I was out the way. Divine, I call that divine protection. Guys, like, listen, y'all got to start being happy and being thankful for, hey, something might happen to you. Look at it in a different point of view. Like, shit, it didn't. It didn't even touch me. You feel me? It's that simple and it's that easy. People don't like look at the little stuff in life. Like, I look at the little stuff in life. I be grateful. Thank you. And I start screaming and yelling like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all know I'm funny, but for real. Because if it wasn't for that divine protection, and for my angels, my ancestors, my spiritual guides, and, you know, for the home base team blessing me and keeping me protected, you know, I don't know what would have happened. But I am forever grateful about anything that I am divinely blessed and protected on. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot of times people need to just be happy that they are them. Be happy that you are in a predicament to be able to walk, talk. Just be happy for the day, guys. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, this energy that's coming into this planet is so beautiful. It is beautiful. Like, for the rest of the week, I'm hearing, like, blessings. Blessings. What's that song is it called? By Drake is be like, blessings, blessings. Like, he be snapping, but he was like, blessings. He come in and like, blessings. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know if it's that Big Sean and Drake song, but it's like, blessings. You got blessings coming in, baby. Like, this whole rest of the week is going to be turned with good energy. Baby, tap in. Release the things you need to release. Release these people. But you know what Spirit was working on me with? Like, choosing me. You know, this new season, this new cycle finna happen, guys, is about choosing you. You really need to start choosing you at a high cause. Like, if you had problems with choosing you in the past, I'm going to say this because I was also guilty of the John Doe crime, okay? Shots fired. I used to choose other people's feelings, all like, oh, you know, yeah, you did me wrong, but I can still be cool with you. You feel me? Like, what? My best friend used to talk to me like, no, Like, my best friend, like, I think, like, once I started, like, waking up and I started doing real healing work, and me and my, like, I actually, like, start talking to my best friend. He like, you actually think I wanted you to sit up there and talk to this dude? that can't do more than what I did for you. And you technically, you my girl, but you claim that you weren't my girl. Like, that's so funny because me and my best friend used to stay arguing. He's like, you my girl. I'm like, but you don't want to be with me, just me. But that's a different story, different day. But RIP to my best friend. But literally, my best friend, I'm telling y'all, I used to call my best friend, and Malachi wasn't here. When my best friend, I kicked it with my best friend, when I was being Bonnie, you feel me? Malachi wasn't born yet. My best friend, I could call him and be like, listen, I need sleep. I'm going crazy. I'm doing some crazy stuff right now. I need some sleep. This man literally say, give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, he said, there goes your ticket. It's down there at the Greyhound. Come to me. Or I just need to tell him I need a break. I need a mental break. Or I just need to see him. He like, all right, well, here, I'm going to shoot your ticket up there. Like, come see me. Because where he was from, for me, like, there's no reason for him to flight. But anywhere anywhere in the world he was at, and I needed him. And I needed to rest. I needed to sleep with him. Like, you feel me? Like, yes, my best friend used to send for me. I didn't have to pay not $1. And he like, so why would you tolerate even dealing with a man who cannot do more than what I did? And technically, they are claiming that they willing to wife you up. But you know, you ain't want to claim me. He's funny, but he's like, but you my girl. And so I was showing you your value, your worth. You a goddess. At any time, anybody who around you that's a man better be giving you something. If they ain't give you nothing, then leave them alone. When have you ever paid for something in my presence? Like me and my best friend, I remember one day, y'all, I was at a gas station where he is from, bruh. And I told him, I was like, I want some candy. And I went inside there. Me and him went in the gas station together. And I paid for literally some candy. It came up to like $2. This man cussed me out for 10 minutes. From the time we left the store to go back to his house, he cussed me out for 10 minutes straight, telling me, why did you spend money? You're not down here to pay no money out of your pocket ever. Don't you ever do that in front of me. I'm here for you. Like, you don't do that. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, that's not what women do. Like, real men would never allow a woman to pay for anything. And this is an African-American man, a street nigga. And y'all want to go call it how you see it, a whole street nigga. So it's like, how can I ever say, like, I won't tolerate anything less than that? He's like, man, you dealt with people I would never allow you to deal with, like, ever. You better be lucky I ain't down there right now. He was going, we're not gonna go there. You feel me? Like, spiritually, when me and him be talking, you feel me? Like, he be going off, like, he be like, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like these people. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, my best friend was raw. Like, that was my guy. Like, that was my body. That was my Clyde. You feel me? Like, yeah. Like, so I don't know. I won't accept anything less. He's like, don't you ever. And when I came to terms with even him being gone and different stuff, he's like, don't you ever accept anything less than that. Ever. From no guy. If you ever in front of a guy, you pull out any money, like, I'm going to go off. You gonna know I'm gonna go off because I'm gonna rattle everything around you. Like, I was like, all right, dang. He's like, for real, I don't care what's going on. Like, you ain't never had to do that with me. And you should never do that with any man that love you and that really want to be with you and don't accept anything less than that. Like, I don't care. There ain't no 50-50. Like, if you need alpha. You don't need no little boy. You need a god. Like, he's like, you're a goddess. But he, like, really, like, and when I came to terms, like, with my best friend, guys, like, a lot of times, like, you feel me? I came to terms with a lot of things. I was like, you know, he's like, I showed you your worth. Always. Like, no matter where I was at, what I was doing, if you really needed me, I always shot you through. Like, whatever. Like, I always make sure I take care of you. Like, and so I showed you in ways, in my own particular way, like, you was my lady. You was my woman. Like, and he did. I never said backseat to nobody. He was even in a relationship with his baby mama. We was all in the car. Like, he's like, get in the back. She sit in the front. I ain't never sat back seats. Nobody besides his grandma, but I chose to sit back there. But he told me I didn't have to. He's like, nah, she get in the back. Like you don't sit in the back for nobody. I was like, nah, I'll sit in the back for your grandma. I ain't doing that. Like, I got an OG too. I ain't finna do that. But this is what he did to me. And so I'm telling y'all ladies, like, know y'all worth. Don't accept anything less than that. You are not nobody's mama. Like, Alpha's job is to provide, protect, and give shelter. At some point, if a man don't want to do that, he is not your man at all. And that's a clear-cut statement, like, even from, like, spirit, just making sure that you be on it and just be with it. You feel me? Like, I can't do nothing else other than that. I ain't accepting nothing less than that, period. So... But I'm telling y'all, when you know your value, you know your worth. Some people, they know if they're not right, they won't even come and approach you because they know that they're wrong. They know that they ain't got nothing to offer you. Like literally, start asking people like, what you got to offer me? What can you do for me that I'm not already doing by my own? Like, I remember I was talking to this guy. He was like, well, I want to date you so that way you can go half 50-50 on rent. Nigga, I already pay rent on my own. Dolo, what are you saying? Like, what is you saying? Because I don't know. You feel me? I remember me and my best friend wasn't talking for like a year or something. And I called him. I really cried. He's like, I'm just going to get you. You just gonna come stay with me. I'm tired. I'm gonna just come get you to stay with me. You feel me? And literally, that man bought a house for me, bro. Me and my son. Out of there. Would have sent my ticket. He's like, I'm gonna send you a son ticket. You ain't gotta pay for that, nothing. Like, I got you. I'll come get you. Even if I gotta come get you myself, or I send a ticket for y'all. Y'all gonna come down here. And that's what I'm telling people. Like, don't accept nothing less than what you know you deserve. Like, I'm telling y'all, there are men and there are women. Like, and I'm talking to my women out here. There's men that will meet you right there. They say it ain't true. They lying. They just not ready. They're not there mentally. But alpha male, yeah, they gonna meet you right there. They don't care. No lie. Baby, shout out to them. You feel me? No lie. But guys, like, this energy read I just got beautiful energy. But I was just, talking. Maybe somebody need to hear that today. You feel me? Know your worth. Stop settling for less. Even men, stop settling for less. Like, this woman ain't good for you mentally. She toxic. You dealing with toxicity. You dealing with maybe a woman who really using you. Because if you might say what I just said as a use, I don't think it would be a use. My best friend would be like, oh, nah, like, Keita's an asset. Like, nah, baby girl, she an asset. You feel me? Like, just in general. You feel me? Like, I do what I do. You feel me is what I'm going to say. But, like, man, you need to make sure you with a woman who going to pray for you. You out here in the field, she praying for you. Every day. You feel me? She's spiritual. She doing what she doing to make sure that she keep you protected. Even if you got kids, she keeping your kids protected too. At the same time as her own. And she got some and she don't. Like, if she ain't helping build up your vibration. Like, you feel me? Like, nah, we can't meditate together. Oh, nah, baby, I'm cool. Oh, you want to be my man, you better be able to reach me in meditation, baby. And it's hard to reach me in meditation. So I'm just going to tell you, it's hard. You feel me? You can't just call on me. I mean, you just can't call on me. So I always tell people that, like, know your worth, know your value. Like, I'm telling y'all this. And y'all, please, for the people that y'all have told, like, and you have released, let them be. Don't allow nobody come back in your life to ice skate over you, okay? And when we say this, when we say ice skate, what we mean is somebody to come and do the same thing that they did to you before. Nah, Don't allow people to try to ride your wave. Because some people see you doing good. And this is what I want to talk about too. Some people see you doing good and they can feel you got good energy coming in. They can feel you got something coming in. And for people who, because I kind of feel like it's a Mercury retrograde right now. I don't know why, guys, but I really do. I'm like, where Mercury at? Like, baby, this retrograde is retrograde. But guys, don't let people come back in and think they're finna get over on you. Because Spirit seen them the first time. Mother Earth felt their vibration. Mother Earth felt them do it. Mother Earth felt them walk on her and thought they was going to do it. You know what I'm saying? The universe felt their energy. God seen it. They're all in agreement. It's over with. You feel me? Like, tell these people no, move on, let people go. Stop messing with people. Y'all know y'all need to let certain people go and stop messing with them. They ain't meaning you no good. I always tell people, I don't talk to people. I don't be around people. If I notice that when I'm around your energy and good stuff ain't happening, like, oh, baby, I have to let you go because I don't want that energy on me. You got a lot of bad stuff going on. Like, 'cause some people who do bad things, guys, they like to attach themselves to people who does good stuff. So what happens is that, this person that knows that they got good stuff coming on, this is also going to this person too, when technically this person's not supposed to get it. Spirit saw it. Spirit know you're not supposed to get it. Spirit know you're not supposed to be attached to someone right now. You're supposed to be attached to yourself, working on you. You done did a lot of things that you need to sit down and think about. But here you go, trying to use someone else's energy to get what you're supposed to get, and that's not what you're supposed to get right now. You owe down. Karma don't miss nobody. I don't care if you try to duck, hide, whatever you got going on. Karma sees you. She knows your energy, baby. She knows where you stay. She knows where you lay. She knows when you close your eyes. She coming to collect. I told y'all, like, this is not the year for people to be playing. People didn't hear my first episode. You need to go back and listen to it. This is not the year to be playing with people. This is the divine year, spiritually woke year. This is the year everybody gonna spiritually wake up. This is the year for divine unions. You cannot stop a divine union. If you try to stop a divine union, you will see by summertime, you should have stopped. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to start to get up and start to rumble. Okay? It's going to start to rumble. I'm telling you, like, y'all better listen. For my people who like to, baby, right now, this year, if you are, whatever you do, whatever you practice, if you usually like to send out and give people love spells to do on people, I suggest you stop it this year because some people don't deserve them because they are doing love spells on people. That is not their divine masculine, but it's not working. And you're wondering why your magic ain't working. And it's not that it doesn't work. It's just that this year, love spells are in void right now. If it's not for the right person, it's not authentically for their self, it's over with. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, you cannot stop what is for to happen this year at all. And then the more that people try to get in the way, the more that they are not doing their divine purpose. You about to see that what you are doing. But like I said, guys, on the one thing, maybe some people purpose is to try to do that. But sometimes the universe tries to give people an out. Here goes the road. Pick it. You can either keep messing with this or you can just walk away. And we'll call it even. Some people don't walk that way. Like, let it go. Like, you're not going to win against. Like, I'm hearing somebody's family saying, you thought that this person was against you and this and that is what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know how to say it like this. And they're saying, we gave them an option. Their family were in agreement with a different person, this person's family who this person is going up against. They're like, come talk to her. Your family sat down and joined forces with this person's family to say, go talk to her. Tell her to stop. Tell them to stop. And if they do not stop, that is their fate. Like, that is their destiny. I'm telling y'all, some people owe with their life. Like, put a date on it. By Yo Gotti. Like, some people owe their life. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, spirit is coming to collect. collective. You were doing things to people, family. Like, I always tell people this. I remember one day, guys, I was doing a spiritual job. I was trying to do something, and this girl, she like, I don't know how she did what she did, but she like she came through. I didn't even have a protection spell, basically a protection field, because some people say spells, but all the words are spells, but I didn't have up my protection field because I wasn't told to have up my protection field. And it was like, hey, I need you to hurry up and come over here. And I was supposed to like help out this baby. And something was going on with this baby. Like, this baby wasn't breathing, and I was trying to like help the baby, like bring the baby back to life, basically. And this girl was messing with me at this time. Man, she said I flipped out on her. She said, man, every time she closed her eyes, she ain't never seen nothing like that a day in her life. I said, why would you be messing with me? And I told y'all, especially you, don't mess with me for the next week. I'm out of order right now because I got something going on, and I was dealing with a baby. And yet here you go messing with me while I'm dealing with a child. Don't mess with me while I'm trying to, girl, this could have been your baby. Would you want somebody to be trying to take my attention? You thought what you needed to tell me was that important, to the point where I was doing a spiritual job for somebody to help them bring their child into this world, and you thought that it was okay to stop that for whatever need that you had? It could not wait. And then to come find out the girl didn't want to do nothing but to tell me that, oh, I astral project. Like, what? She said, man, the next thing I know, she told me, like, she woke up the next day. She was praying with her angels and ancestors, and they told her, like, don't do that again to her. Like, that girl, she helps out a lot of people. She's very high rank. Don't do that to her at all, because you will want her to help you. So here you go fucking with somebody who can help you. That's exactly what she said her family said. She's like, man, I just can't relive on how you reacted. Because she said, I seen you right there with the baby, and I thought, like, maybe I could walk up and help you. And I'm like, why would I need your help for? Like, I didn't ask for your help. I said, you didn't see the people around me? The only reason why the people around me didn't do nothing because I knew who you were. But it's the point that you were really messing with me while I'm doing something important for a child. Even if it's for an adult, like, if I tell you don't bother me, don't bother me. But if you do some crazy stuff, I'll flip out on you. That'll be on your own fault. Hey, you on your own terms, baby. Feel me? That's real talk. You gotta deal with that. Like, I already told you leave me alone, and you still messing with me. That's your own fault, right? Like, I always tell people, like, certain people you shouldn't bother because certain people do a lot of things. Some people are very high ranked in the spiritual realm. You feel me? Like, they do a lot of work. They help a lot of people. I help out a lot of people in the spiritual realm. I don't have no picks. Like, all right, well, this person need to be crossed over. All right, well, here we go. I'm finna help you. You feel me? Like, no, I don't mess with a person who does spiritual work for the kindness of their heart. Like, hey, and they're doing it. Really, I was actually sitting in person with Mom. Like, I was mad because I seen it, like, physically, but like, spiritually, I'm like, really? Like, she said I flipped out on her. I even called her. I said, what is you doing? Why did you do that? Like, and I was like, I didn't have a protection field because I was trying to allow this girl's family to come in too. And that was the whole thing. The girl wanted, like, her grandma to come in. And, I don't know, like, it's something like they do in their culture. So I was trying to, like, I couldn't do, like, my normal protection field when I'm doing spiritual work because the way her family needed to come in. So I had to clear it so they able to get in. But here you go being a jerk, a whole jerk to try to be calm for yourself because you felt like you were more important than his baby. Just to tell me you astro project. Like, I was like, oh, nah, girl, goodbye. Like, I cut her off from that day moving forward because I was like, you playing with me. I don't like when people play with me. If I tell you not to bother me, don't bother me. It's no disrespect. It's just like, hey, like, I'm doing something. This is what you would want me to do for you, right? I done did plenty of work for a lot of people spiritually. Like, I put in work for real. Like, if I know you ask me, like, hey, I really need this, I'll tell you what to do, how to do it, and how to get there. Now, if you ask me to help you, I will personally take out my time to do that too. I'm not a selfish person. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, like, hey, you know what? Like, I need to help with the spiritual thing that I'm doing. All right, cool. Here, I don't want to do it by myself. Can you do it with me? Yeah, I'll do it with you. And I take my time out. Anytime like somebody call me like, hey, can you do a release with me? All right. I love doing release work. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Twerking on the headlights. Let's go. I'm in the car. Let's go. You feel me? I love doing release work, baby. Let's go. I release every day. What's going on? You feel me? Like, yes, I take my time out. Like, if somebody personally called me, like, that's a part of my spiritual team, my soul tribe. Like, it asked me, like, hey, I'm really feeling down. Do you think that you can do release work with me? All right, cool. Any of my soul sisters will tell you that. They'd call me anytime I pick up the phone. Like, what's up? Like, come on. You think you can give me a reading? Yep. Come on, let's go. They'll tell you. Like, anytime they ever ask me for a reading, I have always gave them one, bro. Like, no matter, like, hey, I am always willing to help out anybody. But you got to want the help. I'm not coming to you. I'm not projecting my... I ain't coming to you asking you need help. I don't do that. I don't project my spirituality on nobody. I don't say like, hey, you know, like, nope, it ain't got nothing to do with me. That's you. Whatever you want to do, that's how you do it. But if that ain't what I got to do, that's not what my job is. My job might be to help people. My job might be to do what I'm doing right now. You feel me? I love helping people. I love like cleansing people energy. I love telling them how to cleanse their energy. I love making personal candles for people to clear their energy. Like, hey, like I need my energy field unblocked. All right, baby. Make sure I tell them. I even took my time out to even sit down to write a girl a list of questions to tell her what she had blocked and how she can unblock her energy. Whole list. Didn't even know shorty from Adam or Eve. Sat down, wrote her a list, and she said that list helped her out more than anything else that she ever did in her life. And so I said, some spiritual people ain't like me. I'm like that. And then here go my soul tribe. Hold on. And my soul tribe be like, Did they pay you for that? Like, so you doing so much, you doing too much for free because I still feel like you are great. You do what you do and you're beautiful. Like some people do need to give you that. Like they need to do offers. I said, whether or not they give me something, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I remember one time I gave a girl a reading. She's like, I'm going to pay you after this. I was like, all right. And the girl sent me like $5. Her grandmama said, what? Watch this. And then probably like, she hit me up. She's like, you know what? I'm sorry for not giving you what you worth because you was right about everything in my reading. I was like, whether you give me something or not, it ain't my concern. You asked for answers, I gave it to you. I even remember one day I gave this girl a reading and she was asking me to give me a reading. I'm like, man, this girl really need a reading. And her friend put her on to me. And so I was sitting there, I was praying, and my family and one of her representatives came and talked to my representative, to my head representative, not some of my other people that's there, my head representative. And they were like, hey, you know, that girl, she's been, even though you're charging her $25, she actually needs that. Make sure you don't accept the money from her. So when she came to the reading, I gave her a reading. She's like, oh my gosh, you actually do what you say you do. Like you are legit. Like I feel a lot better. Like even the light in her room was brighter. You know what she told me? She said, thank you. And I said, you know what? Keep it. Make sure you buy a candle with one of the dollars. And she's like, that's crazy because I didn't know what I was going to do. And she ended up telling me after the reading that like she was running for her life from her baby father. But imagine if I just took her money and I didn't listen to my spiritual team, her family. Would I have been honoring spirit? Would I have been even honoring her by doing that reading? Like sometimes, like I even like when people come to me and they want readings, sometimes my spiritual team might be like asking why they need a reading for. If you cannot tell me why you need a reading, if spirit is telling me, and here's the thing that sometimes people don't get, for real. Stop. Is that sometimes I will get a direct channel from the universe, Mother Earth, or God that be like, ask them what I need a reading for. And don't give them one because they don't need one. I don't know. And then one time, like somebody asked me for a reading and it was just like, I was like, no, I can't give you one right now. That came from their family. Their family told me not to give them a reading. It was so crazy because the particular person, it was like their grandma told me not to give them a reading. Like, do not give her a reading at all. And I was like, all right, I'm cool. Y'all got to start listening to spirit for real. Spirit is never going to lead y'all wrong. If you're a reader, whatever, like make sure you tap in, ask people, family. Like I'm telling y'all, even I do not give everybody a reading. Like, even if you say you want a reading, I have to like be okay. And it has to get cleared spiritually. If it's not getting cleared spiritually, then you're not getting a reading at all. It has to be cleared spiritually for you to have a reading done by me. My team has to agree. Your spiritual team has to agree. And I can always tell because anytime I give people a reading, their family is telling me, thank you. You helped them out. Like, and I'm telling y'all, like, it's even to the point where I have gave readings to people just randomly on a walking humble. I could be outside walking and I gave them a reading and they was like, thank you. Somebody family right there with them, like, thank you. They're like telling my grandma, like, hey, I thank you. Like, oh my gosh, she is so beautiful. Like, this young girl, like my granddaughter, I remember the one girl, I was walking, I just ran into her, made her just start talking. I basically like just gave her a reading right there, cleanse her whole energy on a walk. I was walking. And the girl's grandma was like, thank you. Like she was like, I could feel her spiritually hugging me. Like I could feel like somebody was hugging me. It wasn't like if they were attacking me. They were literally hugging me, telling me thank you. She's like, man. And then I heard like as I was sitting there, like, and I was just like chilling, just, you know, just in my zone. She's like, this girl has went to so many people and they're supposed to help her. They're really just taking her money. She's like, you didn't even get no money from her. Like, her grandma was like, what can I do to help you? How can I help you? Like, I want to give you something. And my people was like, we've been asking her the same thing. So if you can get an answer, that'd be great. She's like, I want to give you something from me and my family because you gave her the right answers. You know how many people that she went to that didn't help her? Her grandma was like, boom, let me show you. And so sometimes when you're a reader, a medium, I don't know what you call me. I'm just something in the universe. I say I'm the universal team. They can actually send you on a trip. Like she sent me on a quick trip. I done seen this girl who all was reading for her, who all was supposed to be there to spiritually help her and everything that was not, and they were assigned to her. I was not assigned to her. So a lot of times, like y'all got to understand something and y'all understand why certain people are blessed because some people be helping out anybody, people that they're not even assigned to. So yes, the universe and God's going to really show out for them because they're like, hey, this person wasn't even assigned to this person. They helped them. Like clean, help them just because they love them and just because they like what they're doing. They're actually doing their spiritual jobs, guys. It's like tap in, just be the love that you want to receive. Like if this is what you like to do, then this is what you like to do. But don't do it if your heart's not into it and you're not really into, like helping people. like freeing them from their selves, freeing them from the bondage that they are in, like mentally, spiritually, and physically. Like, you shouldn't be doing it. And so that's what I have learned. So, guys, the basics of this energy read is, if you've been putting to work, your heart's pure, get ready. Because, baby, the universe, this energy, I've been waiting my whole life to find this energy like this. I try to remix it, but I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you, like find this energy like it. Like I've been waiting for a very long time, this whole year, to feel this energy that's coming in right now. And it's beautiful. Beautiful. Go hear my cat. Yeah. Beautiful. So guys, tap in, do the work. You still got time. You feel me? Tomorrow's a powerful day. Just be the love that you want to receive. You feel me? Can't nobody stop you. But make sure that guys, like, here's what I want to tell you. I'm going to end it with this. If you keep accepting certain things, the universe is going to think that you want these things. You have to deny it so the universe knows what you really want. Your blessings are waiting for you. You just got to tap in. You got to be ready to receive. If you ready, you ready. Say, I'm ready. 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 I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. All right. I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off, but thanks for tuning in to the Pretty Red ENT show, guys. Get ready. This energy's ready to bless y'all. So get ready to be blessed. Get ready for prayers answers. Get ready for everything that you really want. Everything you've been searching for is coming for you. Your heart's desires is here. Get ready. So thanks for tuning in to the Pretty Red ENT show, guys. Make sure y'all go follow me on all platforms. Go to my website. Show me some love. Make a comment. Heart my stuff. Show me some love. But thanks for tuning in to the Pretty Red ENT show. It's your girl goddess Nikita, aka Pretty Red ENT.